been working on new beverages. Isn't it?
I had never heard about it.
PlayStation 2. And if you guys actually, or I can stop now and show you guys. I don't think I'm beating the rook today. Forays have led me into the various beverages, and most recent beverages have included lemonades.
Sounds good.
I'm making different lemonades. So I have a cherry lemonade recipe I'm working. It's my first. This is my first batch. I think I did it wrong. I mean, it's good. I just don't think it's quite right.
Oh. Well, maybe you'll get it right.
My internet connection is currently not sufficient enough to broadcast gameplay. You suck my dick.
That's not a. Well, that's not a true statement because you broadcast all the time.
I know.
Okay.
I'm broadcasting right now still.
Yeah.
If it's not sufficient, why is it still going?
Right.
Man, I am peeling. I've been spending more time out in the sun because I've been taking care of my plants. And I've only got a few of them, but I usually spend an hour or two out there.
Let's see, carbon pitch arrives tomorrow. Okay.
Just checking on them, making sure that they're
awesome, man.
Clean, no weeds, no bugs.
Sounds
if you guys
good.
are interested in seeing my plants, by the way, not you. I'm just advertising here. Plugging my Patreon. If you guys join the Patreon for $3, you get access to everything on Discord, including the gallery, which is where I post pictures of things like me, Leah, my plants, whatever I feel like posting.
I'm about to answer some of my comments. It's Infinity Complex Crossroad. Guys asking me who I was speaking with. I told them I was speaking with you.
Oh, you were streaming too?
Yeah, I'm streaming Far Cry. Messing around on Far Cry.
I didn't realize you were streaming.
Yeah.
Sorry, plugging myself here. Ah, motherfucker! Blasted me off twice.
Yeah, after seeing Far Cry 6 trailer, it got me in the Far Cry mood. So I finished 5 and just messing around.
Honestly,
on Primal
I'm
right
not gonna
now.
lie. Far Cry 6 made me want to avoid the Far Cry series.
Really?
Man, this guy blasted me off 3 times.
Wow, that's interesting.
Alright, I'm done with this guy. Okay, here's why. Hear me out.
Alright.
I don't like the actor that's on the cover of Far Cry 6.
Yeah, Infinity Complex,
like
man.
I think
he's real cool.
I think he's a terrible, boring actor, and ugh, I don't like him.
Yeah, it got me to finish in Far Cry 5 after having it for 3 years. But, and then I never got very far into Primal at all.
I think I have to go to the main menu. The extra stuff. I'm really safe here.
Let's ride our Sabertooth.
I'm just about done with my episode.
Yeah, I never did get far into Primal. Man, my channel was 2 years old when this game come out. Man, that's a long time. Doing this
Here
for
you go. This is what I wanted to... No, I hit the wrong button. The Crossroad Gathering. Hi, I'm from Coxford. Hi, Crossroad.
Yeah, he's a cool dude, man. I've known him a long time. He's real friendly and Crossroad.
Damn.
Yeah, Miss Cause. She's from UK. We both know her.
So,
She's
this is what I wanted to show you
she's very
guys.
energetic.
These are the comparison images. This shows what the game looked like before and after. On the left is the before, and on the right is the after.
Okay, where's that? Kill all boars in area. Okay.
I mean, look at the massive differences in some of these. The level of depth and additional detail is fantastic.
Oh, great. Man, what's he doing getting after me? Saber-tooth. There's another buddy of mine.
I don't have all of them yet because I don't have all of the various modes, or I haven't beaten them all in the various modes, and that's irrelevant to me. What matters here is I've gotten some of them so I can show you. This is my favorite one in terms of like just showing how vastly different they are, and they really are. Over here on this one, it's just, look, you can see the cliffs in the background just faintly behind that level of fog, but you can't really see it. But you go on over here, and look at that detail. It blows the mind. This game is fucking amazing, and the upgrades to it are amazing as well.
So you're not going to probably be playing Far Cry 6 then?
Probably not.
That'll probably be the next game I buy. I usually don't buy them when they come out because they're so high, unless I really want them.
I think what I'm gonna do next here is I'm gonna play some Ratchet and Clank challenge mode because I've still got some weapons left to upgrade, and I might not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'll figure it out. Whatever you guys choose to do. Stay immortal. If you want to go ahead and hit that like button, hit that like button. Comment in the section below. Share us with your friends. Subscribe if you want to see more. Check us out on Discord for updates as to when we go live, and Patreon for more exclusive Discord access and stickers. Rift Apart, no, unfortunately, it's for PS5 only, and I'm not planning on getting a PS5 because newsflash, Sony sucks. Special shout out to our Patreon patrons, Husky Gaming, Dilly Bear, and Greg from Vidya Gamer. Guys, we have less than, I don't know, I say last week, but we really have until the 31st. We got about 11 days left to get 7 more patrons. I doubt it's going to happen, but we need you guys to put the word out there because we need to get those patrons. If I do not get 7 more patrons by the end of this month, I am going to have to go back to work and be unable to do this full time. I would be, look, I have been a long time an advocate for Sony, but they have just been dropping the ball a lot recently with a lot of things, and especially with the PS4 updates. Since the PS5 came out, and it's just been, it's been problematic. And then there's a bunch of things that they vice versa.
Yeah.
Well, now that's not true because Rift Apart is PS5 exclusive. They said they weren't doing exclusives, so they lied.
Oh,
so there's some
okay.
things about it that make me really upset, and I'm like, or at least that's what I was hearing. So I'm upset. I really don't. I personally. On my end, I've had issues with I've had some issues with like partying up through PS5 and stuff like that. There's been echo issues, sound problems, communications disruptions, network issues. Like, I have a lot more problems with playing with people on PS5 than I do with people on PS4.
Oh, okay.
So the PS4 to PS5 compatibility isn't that good.
Oh,
And
I didn't know
and
that.
I don't want to pay full price for a system that I know is inevitably going to fail, and they're going to need to release some version 2 that doesn't fail, which inevitably fails, so they release a version 3 that actually works.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
Plus, Xbox Series S has full backwards compatibility. You can play Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and the Xbox Series S games all on the Xbox. And they're releasing all of their new games, like the new fucking Elder Scrolls games, and the new... Check this out. Do you know the new franchise they're going to be doing? The Bethesda's going to be doing in space?
No. Yeah, I think I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be Xbox exclusive.
Wow. So
They're not even putting it on PC. It's going to be Xbox exclusive from what I was reading. They may have changed it already, but from what I was reading, it's going to be entirely on Xbox, which means that nobody on PlayStation is going to be able to play Bethesda's newest franchise.
Wow.
You have to have an Xbox Series S. Okay, so they are going to be doing it on PC, so that's at least an update. And honestly, that's my goal. I don't even care so much about consoles anymore. I'd rather just go straight to PC and only play a handful of games on console. Because honestly, there's only a handful of games on console that are worth it.
Yeah. They say PC's always been best. Anyways.
PC Masterclass. I just don't have the money to build the rest of my computer. I'm missing RAM, operating system, a hard drive, and... Let me see, is that it? Oh, and a graphics card.
Wow. See, PS5, they've almost been out a year, haven't they?
The PS5s?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bound to fail any time now.
Yeah. I didn't buy a PS4.
If you have extra computer parts, send them my way. Do you live in Oregon? Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. Go ahead and hit that like button if you like what you see. Crossroad, if you want to join on PS4 chat, I'm more than open to it. My name is SilverEdge, SYLVEREDGE, and you're all welcome to add me. Just make sure that you're letting me know who you are before you send me the message. Otherwise, I will not add you. And don't send me a close friend request because I don't want you guys to see my last name. So I won't accept that either. Archangel M. Okay, cool. When I see a friend request from Archangel M, I will accept it. I will not ignore it or deny it. I have one sitting and ignoring right now. I haven't accepted or denied it yet. I'm waiting to see who it is. So if you are Raffish Puree.
Whoa, what in the world?
Whoever Raffish Puree is, I'm sorry if I haven't accepted your friend request yet. I don't know who you are. Thank you guys though. Again, stay immortal and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, Crossroad Gatherings, Archangel M. He's a cool guy. We've known each other probably 3 or 4 years at least. He's always been rare. I've talked to him several times too, so he's good. He's a good guy. Yeah, I never.
Did you start the voice chat inside the announcements? Huh.
I waited a year before I bought it a PS4. I wasn't about to get one when they first come out because of the history of, you know, just stuff can be wrong, still be wrong with them, you know, and so I waited a while.
My dad bought a PlayStation 3 when they first came out. And it lasted all the way up until like 2 months after the warranty expired. And then all of a sudden it got this weird yellow light. My dad couldn't figure out what it was, but nothing was working anymore.
Let's see, really? Wow.
In the machine.
Ah, okay, so I misspelled your gamer tag.
That's him, bro.
That's okay,
Archangel.
it happens.
Hi.
So you can
Hey,
put
buddy,
the
it's been a
PlayStation
while.
2 discs in the PlayStation 3 and play your PlayStation 2 games. And
Not
it was all
all
good
of
and
them.
dandy, but not all of them, most of them.
And only in the first generation. Oh, you played Slime Rancher.
But the problem is that apparently is what caused the yellow light of doom.
Yeah, you had to be careful. I had to fix a couple of them during college when I did that. You just gotta take them apart and do basically a factory reset on them and they start working again.
They told my dad there was nothing that could be done.
Huh.
So my dad had to get a
There
new
we go.
PlayStation.
Wow, that's the thing.
lot of people won't go through the effort that I did for my friends back in college. I fixed a couple PS3s and one PS4 back when and a PSP.
Hey, crazy.
I mean, my dad, when I moved back in with my folks for a little while, and when I did, my mom and dad had at least 5 of almost every older gaming console.
I don't know if I ever
every
added
newer
you,
one.
crazy. Man.
It's 2 PS3s. One of them needs a new disc drive, but the thing's like 8 years old, so that makes sense.
So my dad, he by the time I was telling him when my dad's PlayStation 3 got the yellow light, it was 2 years or 2 months out of the warranty.
That's why they stopped doing the backwards compatibility. It
And they
caused
said
it.
there was nothing they could do about it. And my dad, he didn't know anything about PlayStation consoles at the time. I'm sure if he did, he would have found out on his own how to fix it. But he didn't know anything about it at the time. Otherwise, he would have fixed it himself. Because the reason they had so many gaming consoles when I moved back in with them is there was a guy at a nearby flea market who sold video game consoles. And he bought broken ones and had my dad fix them.
That's cool.
And then he'd give my dad one of the ones he fixed as payment.
Somebody offered me one of my friends offered me a PSP as payment for when I was fixing his because it had a blown power fuse and I just had to solder it in.
I need to add you, crazy. You guys,
Me or him?
Oh, I'm answering some comments. I'm sorry, guy. To my stream, I'm answering comments to my stream while I listen to y'all talk.
Yeah, I'm still on his stream. I knew who he was talking to.
Yeah.
So he started fixing. He fixed all these machines. This guy gave him machines. It was crazy, man. We had like 7 Super Nintendos.
Oh, of course I need to reset my EA password.
Wow, that's insane. 7. I never did have a Super Nintendo.
My dad's been building computers since before I was born.
Oh, that reminds me, computer parts. Okay, I have everything except for a graphics card and a hard drive for my old computer that I upgraded. I even have a case and everything.
I have a motherboard that requires like DDR3. Not DDR3.
I have
I got
no
a motherboard.
idea off the top of my head what mine requires.
I can't remember what my motherboard is. Hang on a second though. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Alright.
That's fair.
So how you been doing, man? It's been a while.
I have been working my ass off trying to get a PS5, so I haven't been doing much.
Oh, okay.
I finally got one, and then all yesterday, from the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep this morning, I was recording Ratchet and Clank videos because I went and got myself a capture card that works for the PS3.
Oh, wow.
It's called the Hapago. I can't pronounce it. It's some Dutch word. Haappuge.
Yeah.
Hapapouge or something like that. But it is doing wonders for my PS3 for recording. Anywho, I have to update my. I'm going to stream too because I feel like it. I haven't done it in forever.
Yeah, I hadn't done it in a long time.
PS3 runs through HDMI, right?
No. PS3 can run
If
through
you're still watching Crazy Mike,
HDMI, but it does like to use components.
PSN is mighty
more.
to save 23.
So you actually have to record with the component cable if you want it to run properly, because there's some transference that doesn't work well with like an Elgato capture card. So I had to go out and get a Hapajuice. I can't pronounce it. It's a very long word with lots of A's and P's.
I never had any issues with my PlayStation 3 when I was doing Elgato recordings.
You probably had the one before they released the newer model, because their old model worked fine on it.
Thanks.
It's just you can't get that one anymore.
Oh, I gotta figure out what model is that, because I may have the older model. My brother has it. If he's got the older model, I may buy that back.
Yeah, the older model's the only one that will work on the PS3. The HD 360 Pros won't. HD 60 Pros, I mean. Like, I have an internal capture card built into my PC, as well as an external one for other things, but neither of those will... in order to get them to actually run, I originally used a splitter in order to copy the image and record the copy. But that stopped working as it started causing my software to crash, so I stopped doing it that way and got one that specifically worked for it.
My first console was, believe it or not, the PS2. So,
that was my second console. My first one would have been Nintendo 64.
Wait, your first video game console was what?
Whichever one was that one that took the... This was a PS2. Mine was...
Yours was a PlayStation 2. And
mine
yours was a...
Whichever one you put those, like, huge-ass... N64, I think.
oh yeah, I
crap.
played that one.
It took those huge-ass cartridges in the top.
You guys... My first video game console was an NES.
Did that one take the huge-ass... like, brick-sized...
And I got it off of borrowed money.
But they had the edges with the ridges.
Oh, okay, that's what I started with then.
Gray cartridges.
Yes, that's what I started with. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, it was an NES then. That's what I started with, and then I got a PS1.
Well, see, I got money for a trip. I was actually in Votech and I got.
Did you know that the PlayStation 1 is based off of the Super Nintendo?
I used
yes,
it
because they
a
originally were trying to
PlayStation 2.
go through Nintendo and sell their console that way, but in the end they didn't, because Nintendo didn't think it would succeed, and so Sony started just making that console that way. It's an actually pretty interesting story.
Well, so it kind of reminds me of the story of Lamborghini and Ferrari. So apparently the story is that the guy who founded Lamborghini.
I want to do that tribal kill.
Supposedly, the guy who owned Lamborghini, or founded Lamborghini, sorry, the guy who founded Lamborghini owned a Ferrari, and something went wrong with the Ferrari. So he went to fix it, and Ferrari told him they can't fix it. He'd have to buy a whole new car. Well, he owned a tractor company, so he machined his own parts and fixed it himself.
Let's go
and made
over
the
there.
car better.
I usually save these for
And then Ferrari
Let's
got
Play
mad at
videos,
him and
but-
tried to sue him when he tried to sell the car as his own machine. But by that point in time, it was his own machine or something like that. And that's what started the
Neat.
rivalry between the two
Man,
companies.
this is pretty sick.
Did you get the one that originally killed your friend yet, Coxford?
That killed my friend.
At the beginning, the one from the beginning.
Oh, yeah. I'm following you now. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm on right now. Did y'all watch that Ford versus Ferrari that come out? Just, you know, I never did take the time to watch it yet.
No.
Ford versus Ferrari back in the based on true story, back in the '60s when Ford raced Ferrari, which one could make the better. It's based on true story. Based on it's got Matt Damon in it. It's the
I can only be on for 3 hours, then I have to go to work. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to start a stream.
I love my
Wait,
Camaro,
that's
but
not
I
what
would
like,
trade it
didn't
for a
wanna go to
Ferrari.
I'm happy with my Subaru Outback. It allows me to go off-roading, so I like it.
Yeah,
I don't have a car, really. I mean, I don't. The car is technically Leah's car because it was given to her by her mother. I drive it for the most part. And it's a Kia Monte, and I hate it.
Hmm.
I would rather have a Willy.
Cool. Anywho, to all the people currently watching Toxford's stream, if you want to watch me play Battlefield 5 online, you can come and invade my stream. Yes, I'm trying to steal your viewers. I have
Battlefield. I never did.
What?
I never got around to playing Battlefield 5.
I did.
I
was looking forward. I was looking
deleted
forward to
it.
the new one until I heard it wasn't going to have a
I don't regret
campaign.
deleting it.
I'm
2042 or
it's just
41.
Call of Duty's failed that way, and I'm hoping that they change their mind. But it doesn't seem like it, because Call of Duty wasn't able to get it to work. Why would Battlefield think they could? But if they add in what it looks like is that
Battlefield 5 is absolutely hectic.
what it looks like they're doing is
Where is it at?
Oh, they have fixed a lot of what was wrong with Battlefield 5 on release. I mean, they aren't doing
trying to
anything
get to
more
that
for
mission.
it, but a lot of it's been fixed.
When they released it for free, I played it several times with JR, one of my other
Okay, is that
one
it?
of the other people that games
Crap.
with me. And yeah, it was balls
Okay,
crazy,
crap.
dude. Balls
Trying to
crazy.
get to those guys.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I was
Well, I have
excited
no
about
idea
the new Battlefield, hearing about it. And then I heard it didn't have no campaign.
But what I think they're doing is I think they're going to release all of the maps from the past Call of Duties, because that's what it looked like they were going to do.
Oh, really?
And that might make a very good fun multiplayer if they have all those
what?
maps.
In
Man.
which
We'll go
In
try
the new
this.
in the new Battlefield, I think they're going to release
try
all
this.
the old maps because they had scenes from all the old games.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Are you going to get the Far Cry? You going to try Far Cry 6?
Yes, I was going to ask you. Do you want to do? It's likely going to have co-op since that was the huge thing in the last couple games. Do you want to run that with me?
I
it
might.
does?
Yeah.
Because once.
To be fair, I've never played any of the Far Cry games, so
Really? Wow. I think you'd like 4 for sure.
Oh, have you played New Dawn yet?
No, I never
By
did
the
play
way-
that.
I will happily send you a copy if you don't have the money for it. Because New Dawn was actually a little more fun than 5.
This
Really?
motherfucker sounds like me. I will happily buy you a game if you want to play it with me.
Yeah.
That's
Not
exactly
gonna lie,
what I do, man. I have spent, in the time I've had this channel, I have spent probably $500 on video games for other people.
I got you beat there. I bought all my. I bought 6 people laptops.
That was in the past year.
Yeah, I mean last February. I bought 6 people laptops.
Wow.
Dude, do you want to single-handedly fund my channel?
I can't. No, I'm so far down now. And mind you, I had a better source of laptops than most people because I got them directly from my college, which I'm an alumni from. So I bought each laptop for $25 a piece.
Do you want to know what's crazy? I don't even have to go back to work because we need a couple $100 a month to make it.
I
have to go back to work
through
because
this,
we need $30 a month. That's what we need from our Patreon patrons. That's why we only need 10 people at the $3 tier. And I can't even get that. One of our Patreon patrons, something's wrong with his bank account,
get a job with a call center and get the night shift, and you can totally, I'm not going to stop talking because if they found out I did stuff when I'm supposed to be working, I'd get fired. So, never mind.
I do not want to work at a call center.
No,
I've worked at 2 call centers.
Night shift works from home.
It doesn't matter. I worked at 2 call centers, one of them working from home the whole time. And I'm never doing it again because I've learned that 99% of the people that work at a call center are human trash.
Hey, I'm not trash.
99% of the people.
I genuinely, I work for I do tech support for a health app. I genuinely enjoy helping people.
I do tech support for a bunch of things, and you know what? I genuinely enjoy helping people. But I did not like my coworkers because 99% of my coworkers were human trash.
I got lucky. All my coworkers are decent people.
Yeah, that makes a big difference if you like the people you're working with.
I've only had a few jobs where the people I work with are actually accepting of who I am.
I have
because I don't know if you guys have noticed yet. I'm very weird.
Dude, I'm autistic. I emphasize with weird.
I make jokes.
Who doesn't?
I make jokes about everything. About everything. That's my mechanism. That's my way of communicating with people is through comedy. I smile all the time, but I'm also super intelligent, and people think I'm condescending. So when I tell jokes, I'm not. When I tell jokes, for some reason, it doesn't come off as me being funny. It comes off as me being an asshole.
I openly tell people that I will mess up socially because I have a disorder that stops me from being able to understand social issues.
I had a friend get mad at me. I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
So everyone treats me. Yeah, I understand. So am I.
Go on.
No, you go. I'm technically done.
Okay. I knew you guys would get along good because I knew y'all's personality. You know, I was like, yeah, that.
So
I get along with everyone.
Yeah.
You're at a hospital, right? Let's just say you're at the hospital and you're about to get a shot. They're gonna put that shot in your buttocks. Okay?
I cannot relate to this at all.
No, just hear me out. And you decide out of the blue to message me on Facebook and go, hey, what's up? And I'm like, not much, how about you? And you reply with, I'm at the hospital about to get a shot in the ass.
Well, you've already lost me because I don't go on Facebook.
No, that's fine. Just let me explain. I have a friend who messaged me on Facebook and said, how you doing? And I said, not bad, how about you? And they said, I'm at the hospital about to get a shot in the ass. To which I replied with, sounds vaguely sexual.
Oh,
I mean,
I would have laughed my ass off. And I'm
Okay,
just,
you would have laughed your ass off. They got offended by this very innocent-ish
oh, you're
joke.
dead.
Yeah. Yeah, nowadays you
this
gotta
is
watch
not
what you
something
say,
to
man.
get offended about.
We got a lot of. You gotta watch what you say nowadays because people just take it the wrong way, and oh
I
man,
take
God, it's the
offense at
young
you
gen.
taking offense.
there's
It's just as ridiculous.
Yeah, there so many soft people out there.
Soft,
Don't know how.
spoiled, fucking pampered babies. Sorry, but it really bothers me. I
Yeah,
got called
society
racist
is
at one
just
of my
messed.
last jobs
Man.
because we were watching a training video, and the gentleman in the video,
Oh, booyah! I just got like 5 kills because I went
the
into a
gentleman
smoke
in the
bomb with every...
training video
Steady.
was speaking very quickly, and the audio was kind of muffled, so it was hard to hear him. And it sounded like he had cotton in his mouth, and he was talking very quickly. So I said, I don't know what he's saying. It sounds like he has cotton in his mouth, and he's talking very quickly.
And they got offended. Well.
They got offended because I got reported by over a dozen of my co-workers for the statement. Okay? Because the trainer in the video was African American.
Oh, wow.
And I made a comment about cotton in reference to an African American individual.
Wow.
Alright. I don't care what race you are, but I am going to make fun of stereotypes because I think stereotypes are stupid. And I find it hilarious to make fun of them.
Wow.
That
man,
was just upsetting for me, though.
I bet.
That was the final straw at that job. That pushed that, like, I honestly, my boss after she reprimanded me for this. After my boss reprimanded me for this, she goes, do you need a moment? Do you want to take your lunch early or whatever? And I was like, can I just go home instead? And she's like, yeah. And I was working from home, so I was already at home. So I just signed out of my job for the day, right? And then I cried for 3.5 hours because I was so hurt that somebody would think that of me. Because I just want to be friends with everybody. I don't want to offend anybody.
Right.
I would never do something like that.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was talking to my boss, I was telling them, it had been the only thing I'd said all day, and they were like, when they brought it up, they're like, since you knew exactly what comment it was, you should have known that it was sort of racist. And I was like, it was the only thing I said all day. Of course I knew what you were talking about.
Right.
And like they were like, nobody seemed to be on my side. Everybody was telling me all this, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? And this was during the riots.
Oh, wow.
Like literally during the riots, when the fires were still burning from the riots. And I didn't know about this. I don't have TV. I don't watch the fucking news.
I actively avoid the news. It's too depressing.
I do too! For that exact fucking reason! Plus TV has commercials. Fuck commercials.
But I knew about it because my uncle lives just outside Minneapolis.
So,
Oh, wow.
I was extremely offended and hurt and wounded by all of this. So I went home, quote unquote, and I cried because I didn't know what to fucking do. I was afraid I was gonna get fired.
That's terrible. Yeah, people are just so soft, man. It's pathetic
Exactly.
the way it
People are
is
too
now.
soft. You need to read context.
People can't take a joke anymore. I mean, it's sad, really.
Now
Yeah.
I understand I don't make certain jokes because you just don't make certain jokes.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, man, that's terrible. Sorry about
You know who I
that.
allow to make jokes at this point in time? The people who
Oh, hey,
stereotypes
grenade.
applied to.
Right.
I'll let them make the jokes. In the meantime, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make fun of white people. Because I can get away with that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm white, you jerk.
Yeah.
I take offense at your comment that white people don't have feelings.
That
I'm
was
like,
good. That was a good,
I'm sorry,
man.
I'm gonna rephrase this. I'm gonna make fun of white men because I am a white
Oh
man,
my god!
and they're the only people I can get away with making fun of.
Right. Yeah, I know what
So-
you mean. Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, did y'all ever see that on Family? I don't know if you're ever watch Family Guy much, but on one episode,
I do.
at the end of it, they go, "So you're telling me this was black on black crime?" And they goes, "Yeah, it's black on black." And all the news cameras are there, and they're
Turning it off.
yeah. And once he said this was black on black crime, they all jumped in their car and left because nobody cares about that. But
Have you ever seen? There's a television show called Paradise PD.
Yes, I've seen that.
Okay. It's on Netflix. There's an episode in Paradise PD where one of the officers, an African American gentleman by the name of Fitzgerald,
Yeah.
Gerald Fitzgerald.
Which season?
He gets, I think it's season 1. I think
Then I've seen
he
it.
gets spooked by a reflection of himself, and he shoots, and the bullet ricochets and hits him near the dick. So everybody starts the news blows this out of proportion. It was a gang attack against an officer. It was an officer attacking an innocent African American gentleman on the streets. All sorts of stuff, right? The officer fired first. He was a gang member. He's not a gang member.
He was a reflection.
All this shit, right? They're blowing it way out of proportion. So, inevitably, to fix it, the rest of the police force get together and they kind of pull have you guys ever seen Super Troopers?
no.
No, I've seen bits and pieces of it,
In
but never the whole
Super
thing.
Troopers, they're trying to distract the state police. So what they have one of their guys go out with a fake bear and pretend like he's humping this fake bear. They kind of do something similar in Paradise PD. They have one of the officers go out and start having sex with one of the officers who's pretending to be like a transgender male to female woman who's giving an abortion while supporting gay rights and all that. Like, they overload the news with too much shit. There's so much going on, they don't know what to do. It's like a neo-Nazi is having sex with a Jewish transgender woman. It's like... And the news are just like, Every news channel doesn't know what to do. They're like, we support this, but we don't support this.
You can't say anything about it. Yeah, because they don't want to appear like they're... Yeah, I know what
It was... I honestly, man, I feel like that's how the news is these days. Because the news is that way. The news should not take sides.
Right.
The news should be entirely subjective. You should state the facts, not your opinions.
Right.
The news is not about your opinion. We don't give a fuck what you think. We give a fuck what's actually happening.
That's right.
And if you think otherwise, you're mentally challenged.
I got shot by a tank. It hurt.
They're activists masquerading as journalists, activists, and
Look, here's my deal. I don't give a fuck anymore about big picture. Fuck, I don't even care about medium picture. Okay? I care about my immediate frame. Okay? What's going on right now? What's gonna happen in 5 minutes? And what happened 5 minutes ago? Other than that, I don't care. It's done. It happened. Or it's gonna happen. I can't do anything about it. I'm one man.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't give a fuck about laws in Arizona. I don't live in Arizona.
Right.
Sorry. You guys got me on a tangent. I don't get off on tangents on my channel very often because I can't.
I love it, man.
End up getting too political.
You both are awesome, man. Yeah. I don't care. Well, I most of the time I don't stream overabundance or very long, so this is, boy, it's been a while since I had a party, but I'm having fun listening to y'all guys.
I like setting fires. Let's see where we can go from that.
Yeah.
Depends on what kind of fire you like to set. I was a Boy Scout, man. I do not approve.
Forest fires.
I do not approve of random forest fires, my friend.
Smokey the Bear. I don't care.
Oh man, Smokey
the Bear, man. It wasn't, for me. It wasn't Smokey the Bear. It was my scout leader. My scout leader was the coolest. All right. My scout leader set up these fucking. My scout leader set up these fucking trips where we'd go out of state and we'd do stuff, and we'd like do these 2-week survival courses, and they were in different environments. So like 2 weeks in the desert, 2 weeks on an island, 2 weeks in the cold during, in the winter.
You got islands where you're at?
Wow.
We flew all over the country.
Man, that's amazing.
Yeah, we flew all over the country. Like, and I did over a dozen of these in 2 years. I started when I was 15 and I stopped when I was 17 and could no longer be a Boy Scout. And one of the rules though was that basically if you did anything wrong, if you weren't an excellent Boy Scout, you didn't even get offered to go.
That's mean. Messed up.
For good reason.
Oh, okay.
Because like the 2-week winter survival course, we never knew what kind of situation we were going to be dropped into. We just knew where we were going and what time of year it would be. We didn't know anything else outside of that, which meant he could take us anywhere to our campsite, and the way it worked is he would take each of us to our individual spot where we were going to be dropped off and leave us there when we were ready. The winter survival course did not work like that. He woke us up at 5 o'clock in the morning and told us to get dressed. Some of us didn't get dressed that well at all. Others, like me, got fully prepared minus our backpacks because he told us not to grab our backpacks. Some of us got fully prepared because the rule was always be prepared.
Right.
And he'd got it into our heads like if the car breaks down in the middle of the road and you guys can't find anybody nearby and you need to survive, what are you gonna do?
Right.
Like that's what we were gonna do. So I got fully prepared. Some of us didn't. We'd go out there and sure as shit, that motherfucker dropped us off with a flare gun and what we had on our backs.
Wow.
Flare guns for in case of an emergency, right?
The flare gun was, we got a flare gun with every single mission. The flare gun was always for in case of emergency.
Like somebody breaks a leg.
Breaks a leg, and breaking a leg did not mean you had to fire the flare gun. There was a kid who broke his leg twice and did not fire his flare gun either time.
Wow. Did he get in trouble for that?
No.
Later?
That motherfucker splinted his own leg, set it, and let it heal on his own.
Wow, that's impressive.
Without a doctor. Like, it was one of the few things I did not like doing. When we partnered up, we did one of the missions with a partner, which is one of the random situations. My partner broke his arm and came through the fucking skin. And I had to set it. And I don't do well with
I would have liked hanging out with you.
I don't do well with blood.
I have
man,
best
that
on my
goes
squad.
At all.
Oh my god.
My favorite trips, honestly, were the ones where I was alone. However, if I had to choose a trip to not be alone on,
Come on.
I am glad it wasn't the desert island.
Oh, wow.
Why? Because you'd go insane?
There were 18 of us on that trip. He dropped us off 2 to an island, 9 islands apiece, or 9 islands in total. None of us could get to each other. Not realistically within 2 weeks.
Oh, this is intense.
I am so glad that the person he dropped me off with was as talkative as I am.
Oh.
One of the kids fired his flare gun up on day 5. When I got back, and I asked who fired up his gun, he said him, and I said why. He goes, I couldn't take it anymore. What was going on? He goes, after 5 days, Jake never said a fucking word.
Wow.
He lost his mind because his partner didn't talk the whole time. His partner thought the best thing to do was stay stoic and quiet and maintain his energy. He drove his partner insane.
That's crazy. Goodness.
Oh, I would have been spending time food, shelter, then entertainment.
Those are the 3 things you need. Those are the 3 things you absolutely need to survive on a desert island. Food, shelter, and entertainment. Crazy as it sounds, entertainment is the most important thing.
That makes
But
sense.
however,
that doesn't sound crazy at
you
all.
really want to break it down? Socialization is even more so important.
I spent my entire life being ostracized and kicked out of things. I understand the necessity of having some place to go.
Somebody to talk to.
Wow.
That's the important thing. Believe me. Why do you think so many people end up talking to things, inanimate objects, when they're stranded in places?
Have you watched that Amazon series where it's
Castaway?
one of the guys from MythBusters and that car guy trapped on an island?
Oh yeah. Tori Bellucci and Adam Savage.
No, it's not Adam.
Jamie.
No, it's
Jamie Heineman.
No,
no.
The other guy isn't from MythBusters.
Tori's the one from MythBusters. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one is it's MythBusters and what? It's Richard Hammond.
Yeah. I think it was hilarious. And I have woodworking experience. I can build stuff like that.
Well, their show is ridiculous.
I mean, it's entirely scripted, but what they're doing makes sense and seems possible.
Well, yeah, but no, it's too scripted. I would rather see, like, honestly, I would rather watch a TV show where you take 20 Boy Scouts between the ages of 15 and 17 and drop them off in the middle of the Canadian wilderness and have them get back to the United States border.
Fucking tanks.
Right.
Sorry, I just got... I am the top of my team in the middle of this conversation. I'm doing pretty good.
Or take 20 Boy Scouts. Not 20, fuck 20. Take 6 Boy Scouts between the ages of 15 and 17. Put them in the middle of the Canadian wilderness.
I got a bayonet
and have them survive. Run them through a series of legitimate challenges. Like Survivor style, but don't kick them out. Just have them survive. That's it. And then pay them for doing that.
Oh,
that's
shit.
it.
I'm not making it for that.
Fuck. We have these TV shows where crazy families live in the Alaskan wilderness and they're like, we don't get help from nobody. We just go out to the scrapyard, find ourselves a bunch of batteries, hook them up together in a daisy chain and make ourselves a homemade MIG welder.
Oh,
and right there, that's how we built ourselves an outhouse.
Wow.
Fuck! He's so close to death.
You know what I'm talking about, too.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what show I did like watching on TV? It was on the Weather Channel, believe it or not.
The weather?
Prospectors.
Never heard of it.
Prospectors. It was a TV show about these Colorado, or not just Colorado. There were these various prospectors across the country, in like the middle of the country, in states like Colorado and stuff. And
the mission's over, ain't it?
they're like gathering aquamarine and they're like digging up stuff and they're actually finding like gem sites and digging up the gemstones.
Wow.
And it was really cool to watch these guys work and find stuff. Like this one guy, I really liked him. He's an older gentleman, kind of crazy, missing some of his teeth, has his dog with him all the time, mostly talks to his dog. He found this vein of gems that was just insanely hard to get to, and he had to like wiggle himself into this super tight crevice to do it. He still managed to get in there and all this, and the whole time he's like, I don't know if I should do this because this whole thing could come down collapsing on me at any time. And it like, yeah, it was super cool, and like you could see like these guys had to put up with site poachers, claim poachers.
Great.
So these guys have to go to a claims office, and they have to actually claim a specific section of area so that nobody else can work that area. And then they go out, they mark that zone, and then they come back later on, and they find people in their area collecting their gemstones.
Let's do this. Wow.
Damn it.
Because claim poachers, they don't want to do this. They're not real prospectors. They're thieves.
Oh, okay.
They're not waiting and looking to actually find the gemstones. They're following the prospectors and then waiting for them to leave so they don't have to do any of the actual work. So sometimes I'd watch an episode, right? And one of these prospectors would be like, going out to the claim, and they got their shotgun over their back, right? All of a sudden, they fucking pull the shotgun off their back, aim and pull the trigger, and I'm like, holy fuck, they're shooting at someone! And they have every right to! I'm like, one of these episodes, they're actually legitimately gonna kill someone on camera!
That makes it a snuff
Feed our beasts so we can ride them again. I never heard of that show, bro. Man, might have to.
It was super cool. I'm very big into gemstones.
My dad is a jeweler.
Oh, see? Me and your dad...
Well, he sells the jewels. He doesn't...
Steal them?
He knows
he's a salesman. Yes, he knows a lot. He works at a jewelry store.
I know. That man can teach me more than I know right now.
What month is your birthday in?
March. I'm an aquamarine.
Okay, I'm diamond.
That makes you...
Come on, you can do it. I have faith in you.
December.
No, April.
April. I don't know. See... I know aquamarine. I know aquamarine very specifically for a lot of reasons. You know what, man? You want to buy me a video game? I know a video game you can buy me.
Prospectors?
No. Have you guys? Okay, you guys have both played PlayStation 2 games.
Yes.
Baldur's Gate: Dark Alliance.
Here we go.
No.
Normally I would change this.
No.
Maybe.
No, I didn't say no. I said here we go.
Played it myself.
Okay, Baldur's Gate: Dark Alliance is a D&D game. Or D&D
man.
game. It's based off of Dungeons and Dragons, and it's a top-down view like Diablo. And at the beginning of the game, you pick your class and your race at the same time. Your class and race
Most
are
of the time I would
fixed.
save this for Let's Play videos, but since y'all's watching.
So,
Man.
it would be, you get to pick your race. You get to pick your race and class at the same time. Like, I think there's like one that's like a Moon Elf Necro. I think that's Dark Alliance too. I think it's like there's like a human barbarian.
Man, I'm about to get into more handled. Goodness.
I don't remember.
All right, I am retreating because I need to repair.
Point is there's a bunch of classes and races in the game that you can pick from at the beginning, and then that determines what skill set you have and stuff. But you can pick up armor in the game and put it on, and the armor has its own visuals. So every piece of armor you put on looks different, and it looks different depending on the character wearing it too.
That sounds cool.
So that's really cool. Then in Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, I don't know if it was in Dark Alliance, but in Dark Alliance 2, you could make magic weapons, and you could actually hack the system. There was because you could load your character at any given time if you wanted to change your character. So if you had a bunch of characters saved, you could just be like, you know what, I don't want to use this mage, I want to use this barbarian now. So you load your barbarian and bam, now you're using the barbarian. Pretty cool, right?
Sounds like
well,
it.
If you've got two players, which is possible, then you can have one
this
player
is hard
stand.
or very hard.
You can have one
No,
player
medium.
stand there while the other player drops any items they have. The other player picks them up, and then the player who dropped all their items loads their character and has all their items again. So
That's
now
cool.
you just duplicated everything. And
Man.
using the duplication technique, you can duplicate runes and magic stones and stuff like that. One of the magic stones in Dark Alliance, by the way, is an aquamarine. And what it does is it creates ice magic. Which is really cool because I happen to like ice magic.
That does sound cool.
Yeah, so you attach an aquamarine to a weapon and it makes it ice. Me and my brother had poison, ice, flaming, and lightning weapons.
That is.
My brother.
I bet that was sick.
My brother was a barbarian. And one of the things that barbarians can get as a skill is called Hero's Arm, which lets them wield two-handed weapons in one hand. So my brother was wielding two Zweihanders, okay? Big ass two-handed
I don't know
sword.
that one off the top of my head.
A Zweihander is like a 7-foot sword. It's like 7 feet wide and like it's not 6, it's like 4.5 inches. It's like
I gotta get him up.
4.5 inches wide from edge of blade to edge of blade. It's basically this big, massive fucking. It's a sword so big that the point of it is not for it to be sharp. It's just so heavy it bludgeons you into submission.
Gotta get him up. Wow.
My brother's character was a barbarian wielding two of these, one in each hand, and one of them was ice and poison, and the other one was fire and lightning. And he's just wading through enemies like, yep, no problem.
Sounds fun.
It's super fun, and the graphics are, outdated now. I'm not gonna lie. But it was one of the most fun games I'd ever played. And sadly, they didn't bring Dark Alliance 2 to the PlayStation 4, they only brought Dark Alliance. However, they did attempt to remake the Dark Alliance franchise. I don't know if you guys have seen this. It's a piece of garbage.
You know, it's pretty funny looking back at games I liked, saying at the time saying, man, these are awesome graphics, and then jumping ahead to what they look like now, and then looking back and say, man, we really thought those were good.
Did you ever play THQ's Summoner?
No.
It was my first RPG style game like that I ever played. It was more Dungeons and Dragons-y than hack and slash like most of the games I played. So it was a very interesting thing. It was the first one I ever played. What side do I need to be on?
Oh wow, no. I don't want to get a fight with him.
Of course, this one does look like it might be fun.
It would suck to get a game and it not
Oh,
like it.
you're
Well,
on my
I've done
side.
it.
What am I doing?
Bought a brand new game and not like it. The Division.
I did that recently.
When I bought the Division, I thought I'd like it for $50, and turned out I didn't like it at all. And then Rainbow Six.
Wait, hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. Be quiet for a second, because I swear to God, I think the guy talking is Jermaine from... It is! It's Jermaine from fucking... Flight of the Conchords.
Get out of here.
Dritz. Nice.
Oh, they finally got rid of me. 56 kills,
Okay,
16
so
deaths.
you're gonna end up picking from a variety of characters that have been brought about in the Icewind Dale series.
You play Dragon's Dogma?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'd recommend
That
playing
bear
that.
would be
It's a
attacking
lot
me
like
if
what
it
you're
wasn't for my
talking
saber
about,
tooth.
only without that obvious exploit. Alright, bag of jelly beans.
He'd be
I have
attacking.
a 5-gallon
I got
bag of
it
You're
jelly
a
tamed.
beans.
bag
too,
of
though.
jelly beans. Don't insult me like that.
I said I have a bag of 5-gallon bag of jelly beans next to me.
Wow.
All I heard was bag of jelly beans.
And for me, that would be an absolute compliment. I love jelly beans.
Are you calling me fat?
No! I would never do that!
Okay.
I would never call you
I have
anything.
legitimately gotta find something to do. I got people depending on me to play games. There are so many games. You know what's really stupid? I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
There is a Yu-Gi-Oh game for the PS4.
There is. It's $40 and I can't afford it right now.
You can't afford $40?
I can't. No. So here's the deal. My fiance pays for everything because she makes enough money, but we're basically living paycheck to paycheck.
That's sad.
Yeah. So
I
because
want a
we're living
fiance.
paycheck to paycheck, it's really hard for us to actually afford things like video games. So it's been making it harder for me to do stuff for my channel because I don't have video games to play.
I worked 3 different jobs to pay for my crap.
Yeah. But that's why that's why I can do it full time.
Oh, I play video games full time still. I just don't always record. The benefits of 5 hours, 1 to 2 hours between calls at night.
Yeah, the way I do my videos, I sometimes make a ton of videos at one time and then don't play anything for a week. Just
Right?
watch other people's videos.
I have Mass Effect scheduled out in September to be released 1 a day. Saves me all the effort I need.
I never played any of those. I was checking out your videos though. It looks cool.
I would do that if I didn't have such a small fan base, and if I didn't
Dude,
have
you
so
have
many,
you actually have a
few
couple
views
more
to get.
subscribers than me. I don't
Yeah,
do
but
this
how
for
many
fan
views
base.
do you get?
1 or 2 a video.
A video? I'm lucky if I get 1 a video.
Oh God, no! I don't really. Most of my views are Coxford here. I'm fairly certain most of my views are just him.
I have a few regular viewers, but they're all young and they're all involved with school and stuff like that. So I don't. A lot of the times I can go days without seeing a single view because everybody is in school and nobody watches any of my past videos. Nobody. It's very
Well,
rare
my
that people go
highest
through and
viewed
watch it.
video is a video I took with my phone of me. Oh, actually, I took it with my computer's webcam of me playing a mummy game from the Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. That was my highest rated video.
My highest video watched is over 200,000, and it's on my backup channel, and it's not even a gaming video. It's a throwback video series I did. I got more views on it than I do on my main channel. It's kind of crazy. I got more views on that single video than I have.
Archangel.
Yeah, I misspelled Angel, okay? It took me 3 years to notice I misspelled Angel, and by then I had too many things I didn't bother changing it.
Stored by Mutual Games.
Whoa, we opened up a bunch over here. Goodness.
If you want to know, you should also probably look at what I have on my computer, because I have like 600 games on that alone.
I don't have a computer.
Oh, that's right. I can send you a $50 desktop that runs... it doesn't run... It can run Skyrim, but it can't run Witcher.
Well, we opened
Would that be enough for you?
I need... Here's when I would be satisfied with my computer. My game... I've now started calling giving computers what I call the ARC test.
Yeah, the computer I'm talking about wouldn't be able to run ARC.
If it can run ARC in full graphics, it's good enough for me. And the reason for that being is my brother, with his fucking 16 gigabyte computer, can somehow run fucking ARC in full graphics.
Only 16 gig?
16 gigs, but nobody else in my family can.
That's RAM, right? You're talking?
RAM, yeah.
I have 36 gig RAM.
My brother is also always updating his graphics card. Every year
I need a new graphics card. RAM isn't in your graphics card, by the way.
No, but dedicated graphics memory.
I need to get a new graphics card. It's the only thing I didn't update from my old computer. That and the hard drive. I need to upgrade both of those.
No, my brother's got great graphics cards that have great amounts of dedicated memory for graphics on them. Or however it works.
I've went through
basically
2 laptops since I started my channel.
Do you want a new laptop? I can get you one for like $25. You just have to pay shipping.
No, I'm alright, bro. Thanks, though.
I can get a Fujitsu T700 series for $25 at my college because I'm an alumni.
Oh man, do you know how hard it was to get through Resident Evil 5 with... So, I have a few people that I don't talk to anymore.
You want to find someone to play that with? Go look at Coxford. He's amazing at freaking Resident Evil games.
I don't want to. I downloaded it and played it with somebody else, and...
I couldn't even get past that first little mosh pit of where all the zombies keep spawning in.
I didn't even want to do that.
Really? 5, man. 5 was the reason I bought a PS3.
6 I got really far in.
I beat it in 2 days.
I have a friend who would come over to my house like every day, and that's all he wanted to play every day. I got sick of it.
You know that they changed some on that game from the 2007 trailer. It was nothing but Chris, and it didn't have a variety of nationalities when it come to the enemies, and so they accused Capcom of being, you know, they thought
racist?
it was racist. Yeah, and so when the next preview come out,
it's not racist. It was based in Africa. What other nationality are they going to be?
Yeah,
Are
you can.
you serious?
Yeah, look up
You have
2000.
every fucking trophy for Origins?
Yes.
That is you have too much fucking time on your hands.
I got that just by playing the freaking game.
That is a big fucking game.
I got 300 hours on Origins, but I didn't get off.
I was playing that when I first met Coxford.
Whoa, yeah, so that's been at least 3 years, because it come out almost 4 years, 3.5 years, at least. Yeah, I forgot what I meant. What you were playing when I come across your channel. But yeah, 5 was 5. If you watch the 2007 trailer, it shows you what the game looked like before they got accused of being racist. They changed it up. They added Sheva, which I hated. Bag to carry stuff, you know. Wasn't no help at all. But one of my mission givers just walked off a cliff on this game and died. Oh my goodness, that's the first time seeing that. I was heading for it to get the mission from her, and she walked off the cliff, and the AI walked off the cliff and died.
There was one moment when I was playing Far Cry 5, and they started messing with a fire, and one of the people put a gas can on it, and it blew up in their hands and killed the people.
Angle cannot perform.
Did you hear about what they're going to do with the next Assassins? It's going to... A lot of people aren't too happy about it.
I miss the old style, in all honesty. I miss it.
The way it sounds with various worlds and maps. A lot of people are happy about it, but I've more videos of people that don't like what they're going to do.
I like the new style, but I like the old style more. Of not having to worry about levels or anything silly like that.
Yeah. Trying to warm up here.
Wait, what game were we talking about again?
Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, somebody's watching! Oh, I am in this mess. I am tired of this mess.
Yeah, RE5 though. It was the main reason I got my PS3. I played it non-stop almost until I beat it. But
fuck, he had a friend.
Let's see, boom. Hard.
See, I've always wanted to create something that... is like
check it out.
a community thing for our channel, where people can do things like in Minecraft and stuff, but...
I have a community on my channel of people that I've given access to the channel, and they upload stuff when I can't.
That's insane.
Boom, 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 boom.
I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. Of course, I could also have people pay Patreon, on my Patreon, to upload their own videos to the channel.
Nah, I only give it to the people I trust.
Yeah, I would not.
I had to have been gaming with you for at least a year for me to offer it.
Yeah, not that trusting.
They, JR, one of my friends, he wants me to play Fallout 76 again.
I never did play that. I never did feel it.
I tried and hated it immediately.
I never did finish 4.
It hasn't gotten any better.
I never did finish 4. Didn't even get close to finishing 4. I might make some videos of it. Get back on it.
I've got a bunch of videos of it. I've discovered something hilarious. You can... No, I'm not even gonna. You guys have to watch the videos to find out. But let's just say, I decided I was gonna try torturing my people. And it turned out great.
I have never finished a Skyrim campaign.
That's what this over here.
I've started like 50, but I've never finished one of them.
I started like 100, but
I never did play that game. Now that was another.
Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like,
that was another
I've never
huge game,
finished
wasn't it?
one. Yeah.
I usually get to the point where my mods crash the game and I start over.
I don't really do mods as often as I want.
You don't have a computer. You can't do mods.
I can.
PlayStation mods don't count. They're barely they're barely mods to begin with.
They're mods.
You can keep telling yourself that.
They
Boy,
changed the game.
Dude, when you can add Allegazia as a alternative map to your freaking thing, then I'll call it mods.
What is Allegazia?
Aragon.
Boy, they do a lot of mods to games now. I've been seeing a lot
added
of.
the country.
Okay, so the book series was great. I don't care that much.
It added an entire quest line, fully voiced.
Uh-huh.
Resident Evil Village, man, they've been giving it a lot.
I'm sorry, what? Did I care? I did not.
You should.
Wait, hang on a second. I'm trying to care.
You're not doing too well.
Let's see what they want.
Yeah, sorry, I fell asleep again. It was really hard to care. You guys ever play Neverwinter Nights?
Yeah, I have designed it.
Heard of it. Wait, what?
No, I
It's another D&D game from way back in the day. It was for PC, and now it's on PlayStation. It's not great, like, in terms of graphics. And I can't even remember if it was a great game at all. But it's on PlayStation now for like $15, and I'm like, man, normally it's
Whoa, we're
50.
close to that guy.
I've never played a Persona game.
Somebody with almost your name has a Persona icon.
How old is y'all's
Nice.
channel? I started mine in 2014, yeah.
October 17th, 2000. October 17th, I think.
Mine is only 3 years old.
3. Man, I started with PS3, and Crisis was my first game I put on my channel.
Doom 2016 was our first video game.
My
That was
first,
good.
I think, was either The Witcher or Gravity Rush 2.
I still ain't beat Doom Eternal. I ain't played it in probably 3 months. I gotta try it again. I'm at a place where you gotta do some special jumps, and I just can't get it. And I finally gave up and said I got.
Dude, you have trouble with puzzles sometimes. I've noticed, Oxford.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I run out of
Again?
patience.
I'm sorry, I just zoned out again.
I walked him through God of War puzzles once when he was on stream. I tried to walk him through.
What was the game we were talking about?
I didn't want to tell you what to do. I wanted to tell you how to get to it. So I was trying to give you directions, and that was
Yeah, I
failing
remember
miserably.
that.
What game are we talking about here?
God of War PS4.
Before that.
Doom. We was
Doom
talking about the
Eternal.
first game on our
Right.
channels, and when we started our channels.
Right, you were saying that you hadn't finished Doom Eternal.
Yeah, I haven't finished Doom Eternal.
Because you have some of the tricky jumps.
Yeah, the stupid jumps, man. I can't get it done, so
There aren't that many tricky jumps.
there is on Doom Eternal, man.
How bad could it be?
It's pretty bad, at least for me it is.
Dude,
I run out of
you know what
patience.
game
I want
to play with people.
I want to move on, and when I can, I just start losing it, and I got to take a break. Try it again later.
Do you know what game I want to play with people? Keep talking and nobody explodes.
Yes, I own it, but I haven't had a chance to play it yet.
I ain't even heard about it. I didn't even know it existed.
Wait, is
Okay,
that? Do you have the
so
VR
the way it
version or
works
the
is-
not VR version?
I don't have it. I haven't bought it because nobody will play it with me.
I have it for my computer, I think.
The way it works
Whoa.
is
That's why I was done.
Coxford. The way it works is that one person has a bomb in front of them. and nobody else can see the bomb. The person who has the bomb in front of him can't see how to undo the bomb. Only the people who can't see the bomb. So the person who can see the bomb has to explain what he's seeing, and the people who can't see the bomb have to explain how to fix it.
The VR version's a lot harder because you got to use your actual hands.
That doesn't make any sense. I've never heard it. Wow.
The objective is to just... Okay, think of it this way. Okay? You and I are separated from each other. You are in a room with a locked door. The only way you're getting out of this room alive is if you disarm the bomb on the table in front of you. Okay?
Alright.
There is a radio that lets us talk to each other. I have all the instructions that you're gonna need to disarm the bomb. But I have no idea what I have no idea what instructions I need to give you. Because you need to tell me what you're looking at. Every bomb is different. And there's like, what is it, like a 17 or 18 page manual for this thing?
Yeah, I think so.
There's an actual manual for this thing that they advise you print out so that you can fucking find the thing you need better. Because there's so many different components to each of the different bombs, and there's a bunch of bombs in the game.
Wow. That sounds like...
And there's a time limit because the bomb is ticking down the whole time.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like my kind of game.
I feel like Hawks would get us blown up.
Yeah,
That's
we'd be dead.
the point, though. That's the point, though. And you have everybody switch and do the bomb differently, and everybody
Damn it!
does the
Almost
bomb
got him.
in turn. Fuck. I.
Don't you have to have it on a computer though?
No, it's on PlayStation.
Hard. Guess we can try that.
Fuck, it's also now available on iOS and Android.
It would stink to make a game and nobody want to play it or buy it or anything, man. Waste all that time. I'd hate that.
There's a couple of them like that. Isn't that like wasn't the worst game of the PS3 generation like called Ride to Hell, some motorcycle game? Really dumb motorcycle game.
No idea.
Where's it at?
Boy, if you were sitting on
not
it, you
here.
know. What is this? Valley?
Oh, that is a great game. I recommend
Cave
playing
Mission?
it. Valley is an amazing game.
Let's definitely... Okay, let's try that.
I can't afford the $3 for Valley.
I got it when it was free, and I did not regret playing it. I had a load of fun.
No, right now I can't spend any money.
If you want to know what it's like, I do have the full playthrough on my channel.
That's cool. I'm gonna have to not check it out because spoilers.
Oh, that's fair.
I genuinely saw it and thought it looked and sounded interesting, and if I had the $3 for it, if I could spend money on it, I'd spend money on it.
It is a narration type game, so basically it's just somebody narrating their journey, but there is combat and some pretty fun jumping.
What is down here?
You basically have what amounts to a jetpack suit.
Cool.
God damn it!
It's pretty cool up here in the north. This game.
I'm finally going to be able to play the new Assassin's Creed when I get the PS5 tomorrow.
Really? Well, you'll like it, man.
Because I bought it on the PS5 for... I'm an idiot.
I almost got it beat. I ain't played it probably 2 months.
I have to ask a question.
Yeah, but I beat games faster than you.
Yeah, you do.
I have to ask a question. What's it like knowing you spend an abnormal amount of money on what is essentially PS 4.2?
I feel kind of good because I get to play Ratchet and Clank and you don't.
I don't even want to play Rift Apart! I want to play the original!
Which I am currently playing on my PS3.
You bite fucking suck. Shut the mother.
I just beat the first one. Now I'm going through Going Commando.
Dude, I'm missing. I have a GameCube. I have no games.
Okay, there we go.
I am missing cables for my fucking DS. I have other game consoles, and all I can play is this piece of shit. What do you think is called PS4? Piece of shit. 4. Because there were 3 others before this.
I think the PS4 was great. It was definitely better than the Xbox One I tried playing.
I got an Xbox One. I've always enjoyed it.
Hey, and Sony doesn't have to pay Microsoft for use of some of their software. Now, do they?
I thought get this, I thought my Xbox One had stopped and I was in the process of putting it up in the closet.
Microsoft doesn't want to use Sony software.
And realized that it wasn't fully plugged in.
In order to, without Sony software, none of the video games would work. Because you gotta remember, Blu-ray is Sony owned. And Microsoft has to pay Sony for use of Blu-ray.
I don't think they do Blu-ray anymore.
They do.
Do they? Yeah. I bought the XB1 because of Halo and Gears of War. I always wanted to try it. Those were the two
I
main
was
reasons.
going to, and then then they released it on computer, and I went like, fuck that. I have a computer.
Yeah, I ain't been on my Xbox in a while. I do. I would have bought an Xbox just for Rise of the Tomb Raider.
I am a Sony fanboy, and I played all the Tomb Raiders on my computer.
I wasn't about to wait a year to play that, but I had lucked out and just bought an XB1 a few months before the game was released. And, well, that made a lot of people mad when they just made it for the Xbox for a whole year. Microsoft made it work.
I got it on my computer pretty quick.
I gotta find something to do.
Have you tried just doing it?
I don't know what to play.
It's been a while since you played Assassins, ain't it?
I have to
Infinite.
reinstall that.
Infinite.
It's not home.
I found his. I found Complex's channel. I believe.
My name is Chris, man.
Yeah, Chris. Well, his channel.
Don't
when
worry.
playing.
My channel is Crossroad Gathering. I keep telling him, call me Ark. He doesn't do it.
I've been calling him CG.
You know, actually, my name of my channel, I got it from my college. From college, my sign-in in college, was Coxford. Yeah, and my name is Caleb Oxford. So.
Yeah, no, and I would totally call you Caleb if I didn't already have 2 other Calebs in my life. I give everybody a nickname because it's easier to remember who is who.
Just call me
Caleb,
Ark.
Yeah,
See, that's different for me because I've been calling you Crossroad for ever since we met.
Okay,
Call
let me
me
ask you a
Ark.
question.
It sounds funny to me calling you Art because I told
Ark.
you that.
Speaking of Ark,
Yes.
have you ever played Ark?
Yes.
Let me ask you a question.
I never did play that.
Let's
I
say
never
you're playing
survived very
Ark,
long.
right? Let's say you're playing Ark with a friend, and you two agree that you're going to build a base together. And your friend says, hey, don't chop down those 2 trees.
I would immediately chop down those 2 trees.
I want to build them into our base.
Specifically so that the trees fall on him.
Wow. Okay.
I'm a stinker.
I don't like playing Ark with people because
I try playing by myself and I
everybody,
suck.
because the idea is that you're supposed to work with other people, and then everybody really just wants to do their own thing. And damned whatever I want to do, or whatever else anyone wants to do. I wanted to build a base, and we had these 2 trees that were basically identical. They were separated perfectly. I was going to build them into the building so that the building was basically built around their trunks. I said not to cut them down, because they won't respawn because we're building so close. They got chopped down immediately, and when I said something about it, I was like, why did you guys cut them down? He's like, well, they'll grow back. No, they won't, because they don't grow back near our base. That's just how it works, so they're not going to grow back. And he's like, well, whatever, who cares? They're just trees. I cared. And because I cared and you don't care, that means you don't care about me. That's a dick move.
I played Forest with some people for a long while. That was fun.
I'm just
The new
thinking,
one
when
looks
you
pretty
play a
good.
game with someone, and the objective is to work together.
We
And you're
kept
playing
trying to
with
cut down
friends.
trees on each other. We're not the best people.
Yeah, it's frustrating when somebody doesn't cooperate. You know, I get what you're saying, Chris, on that. Yeah.
Like, let's example Minecraft. Let's say you're playing Minecraft and you're in hard mode, okay? So it's super important that everybody work together. And one
If
guy
you're in
runs
hard
off.
mode, you aren't playing Minecraft, you're suffering Minecraft.
Yeah. And if you're playing Minecraft with a group of people and you have one guy who literally doesn't want to do anything else with anybody, doesn't want to help build the base, all he wants to do is dig to the bottom of the world and dig a straight tunnel for the rest of eternity.
Yeah, hi. I'm the guy who does that to get cobblestone to build a castle.
To build a castle, sure. For a reason, maybe. But he didn't have any reason to do this. When asked, why are you doing that? Because I just want to dig. That's all I want to do.
Why is that even... Why was he even playing the game?
Right? Me and my fiance are trying to build a base in hard mode, and he is not helping us.
I would like to point out, the first thing I do in anything is build a tree farm. People find me weird because I do that. I
Tree
go out,
farms are
get every
valuable.
type of tree, and then I build a tree farm so we can have any type of wood we want.
Tree farms are valuable. One of my big things that I
Dude,
recently
you are literally
wanted to
standing next to me. Revive
Look,
me.
Here's one of the reasons why I need somebody to play Minecraft with that's actually going to be cooperative and help build a base. I don't care if it's pretty. Here's his reason why he doesn't want to do anything. I've never built anything. I've only ever played factions. I've never built anything. And it's not going to look good. I don't care if it looks good or not. What I built doesn't look great. It looks pretty okay, I think. But I'm trying. That's the point. You're not even fucking trying. And it hurts me that as your friend, you won't try something for me. And it really hurts because that means every episode we play of Minecraft is basically the exact same thing. Me and my fiance spending half the episode going, "Hey, are you there? Hey, are you there? Hey, are you there? Hey, are you there? Hey, are you there?" And then finally he goes, "Oh, are you guys talking to me? Sorry, I muted you guys and was putting on some music so I could dig."
Oh man, that would make me mad.
Why the fuck did we invite you to a goddamn party?
That would make me mad.
I know a song that he should listen to. Hey, have you ever seen Lion King 1.5?
Yeah, I
dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel, quick before the hyenas come out.
Yeah, that would be frustrating, man. I would. Yeah.
It is. So obviously, one of the things I want to do, and one of the things I can't do because I need cooperative teammates, is I've recently discovered that you don't have to, or that I recently discovered how water really works when it comes to watering crops. And because of that, I'm like, oh my god, I can create this massive field of golden wheat. I know it sounds crazy and stupid, but I kind of want to turn all... You know how there's these big areas of just green?
Yeah.
It sounds beautiful, my friend.
I want to fence in one of these big areas of just green. Fence it along the entire border of a forest and all this shit, right? And then turn the whole area into one giant wheat field.
Actually, Minecraft was the first game I do believe I streamed. I streamed it for 7 hours, man. It was the longest stream I ever had.
I originally did not make videos. I just streamed everything. And then I realized that it was making terrible quality, so I stopped doing that.
Minecraft is still the #1 most viewed video game on YouTube.
Really? Wow, that's amazing.
Yup, if you want to get views on your channel, the best game you could play is fucking Minecraft. But
I'm usually a creative-only guy.
People don't want to watch just survival. They want to watch build. And there are two types of people. Those who want to watch creative builders, and those who want to watch survival builders.
Yeah, I like building.
I am a creative guy. I build massive I should take you to my castle world sometime.
You're a creative guy? You're a massive creative guy?
Yeah, I build super
builds.
builds.
You can help me with a secondary Minecraft project then.
I specialize in castles.
Do you you specialize in castles. How good are your houses?
I better than average. Not
towers,
the best,
walls?
But I can do towers and walls, yeah.
Fantastic.
I can do a mansion if you want.
Look, here's the deal. I want to build a map. I want to take a map.
Got that.
An endless map, right?
Yeah, and build a city.
Not build a city. Build a kingdom. Not just any kingdom. This is the important part. Ready? I want to build a kingdom with a central castle city.
Okay, so you want to build a keep surrounded by a village. Got it.
A keep surrounded by a village with a wall, and that's the central city. There are roads leading out of the north, west, and southeastern parts of the wall. I don't know why those are what I want. West,
well,
north,
the first thing you're going to have to do is terraform.
That's what I want. I want.
Or do you plan to build with the landscape?
Those roads run to others. Voice connection.
I have to go to.
I can hear you. Yeah, I haven't stopped.
Actually, in all honesty, I should head out soon. I might have to leave soon because I have to work in the office tonight due to server change.
It's okay.
That's
So
fine,
I
man.
have to drive 2 hours away.
Wow.
Boy.
Nah, I'm kidding. It's only an hour.
Well,
Anyway, I just
still.
want to do that where I got these 3 roads coming out. They go to a bunch of different cities, which go to other smaller towns and villages. And basically, I want about 15 towns, villages, and cities overall with the capital.
That sounds cool.
All
I can do
connected
that.
with
I can do walls.
all connected with roads.
Oh, look for Minecraft videos on my channel, and there should be one where I show the castle I have on my computer. And let me see if that's what you're looking for.
I'll have
Because
to
I have a
look at that.
massive castle with a village around it.
There we go.
I have no idea where the video is anymore. It was one of the first videos I ever posted.
Wow. Yeah, some of the first videos I ever posted, I don't have anymore.
And unfortunately, back when I first started, I was at 10 videos a day. So, it might
Yeah,
be
you were
lost in
cranking
there
out a
somewhere.
lot when we first.
You're the one
Sorry.
who convinced me to lower that down to 1 to 2 a day.
Yeah. Sometimes
There's
I don't
another
post.
map I wanted to make where the whole map was just desert, right? You start off on the middle of the map and it's just desert, and the players have a shovel that can't break. And the whole point of it is that under the sand, there's a bunch of stuff that's buried.
So, treasure hunt.
It's basically treasure hunting. But beyond treasure hunting,
Lay
there's
down.
other stuff they can find, like sunken ships and
In a desert.
temples
Got
and
it.
buildings and
In a
just
desert.
other stuff. Yeah, and other stuff we've built, mosaics under the sand.
I have a map that I
Okay.
have set up for doing something like that on my computer. I built a
Gotta burn
giant
some
dragon's
more.
head, a couple keeps.
I did a Terraria map. I modded a Terraria map.
Up there.
To where the water level was above everything. So there was nowhere to go that was safe. Even the islands that were, the floating islands. Even the floating islands were underwater.
First Minecraft I ever played on was the iPod version.
And what I ended up having to do was I had to like
Oh man,
find
come on.
ways. I had to build structures, get materials and all this other stuff, and like make air pockets so that I could fucking breathe. And I made like this underwater fucking challenge for myself.
And now there's that underwater thing that lets you be underwater.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, damn it. I haven't
Where
done
they at? Where
Terraria
they
in
at?
a while either.
Where's it at?
Do you know what else is super fun? Oddly enough,
No oxygen?
Farming Simulator. I lost you, didn't I?
Okay,
Yeah, I was about to go. No, it's not.
let's get out of here.
Farming
Look at this.
Simulator is oddly satisfying when you get the right map.
No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
need
Bingo.
to do power washing simulator.
Man, that was tough.
Car Mechanic Simulator.
That wasn't easy.
Car Mechanic Simulator is kind of hard. I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you were cranking out a lot when we first met. See, I made that mistake too when I first started.
It's not so much that I'm not cranking out a lot now. It's I could do this.
I didn't know about the scheduling feature until recently.
I
That's
just
my
get
big thing.
bored. The stuff I'm not, and it's not so much that I'm bored of playing games by myself. Or I'm bored of playing games. I'm just bored of playing games by myself, and I don't have enough multiplayer games and enough people to play with. That's my problem. If I had more games to play with, people to play with, I'd be happy. just don't have a lot of multiplayer games.
See, I don't have an overabundance of them either. But my channel's always
I
been a
have
Let's
all
channel.
of the games.
My channel's always been a Let's Play channel, so I haven't always done a whole lot of multiplayer. But yeah, I was putting out a lot when I first started, and I was like, man, I gotta slow down because I gotta give them time to watch the videos before I put out another one. Especially starting off.
Well, the idea here is with me, it's not so much that I want them to have time to watch the video. My idea here is if they're already watching and I'm like, alright, we're going to start another episode soon, they're going to be ready and watching for that episode. But I wasn't ready to start a new episode. I haven't been ready because I don't know what I'm doing next lately. I don't want to do any single player stuff, and most of the stuff that is single player I'm playing with Leah so that she can see it because she's never seen it before.
Oh,
Far Cry
okay.
New Dawn was a blast to play multiplayer.
Again, I don't even know what those games are about, dude.
Running around.
I have. Let me
Depends
put it
on the
this way.
game.
This is. I'm just gonna put it this way. I have, when it comes to the Far Cry series, a 0.0001% amount of interest in Primal. And that is it.
I don't... Really? Primal? The lowest rated game is the one you're interested in. Okay.
Because I have a thing for cavemen titles.
You would like it, man. That's what I'm playing right now. Streaming. Been streaming.
I beat in Primal. I 100%ed it. So, yeah, I played it. I liked it.
When I first heard that it was going with one that far back, I was like, man, is that
just wanted to find Herc, and I found him. I found Caveman Herc, and it made me happy.
I was like, is that going to be very much fun? But I turned out, I think 4 is my favorite, and then Primal is my second right now.
Do you want to know what my only goal now is in Fallout 76?
To stop playing?
No, if I ever play it again. It's to get to a high enough level to where I can, with a group of friends, go around the map and just make everybody.
Dude, I don't want to walk. Let me hitch a ride.
I wanna be the team of people that makes Fallout 76 no longer any fun.
That you can't do that. Fallout 76 isn't fun.
It will be for us when we start destroying everybody and making them go home and cry.
I might, talking about it, I might just get them back on 4 and make a couple videos and see how they do. I ain't played it in a long time and never did even get close to beating it.
I'd re-download it and jump in with you. Any excuse to be heard.
Fallout 4 isn't multiplayer though.
Yes.
Yeah, I might just make some I got it on Xbox. Yeah, I didn't even get close to. I stopped playing it after they fixed the glitches in it, man. I was having fun with those glitches.
The only reason I have not 100% 4 is because it glitched out some of the collectibles for me and I was unable to collect them.
Yeah, I was having fun stacking up. You know, I watched the glitch where you could, you know.
I guess I'm playing Fallout.
Sounds good, man.
4.
I might just have to put it in on my Xbox and make a few. I restarted it here a while back, and the videos were doing good. I might make some videos later and just see how they do. Beat some more.
God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can.
It's a huge game. Man, it's huge.
It is a huge game, but I've got a series of mods that make the game a lot more fun.
See one. Yeah, Chris, I think you'd like Primal. I was surprised how the way they did it good. I was like, man, how are they going to fix that where it's going to be fun without guns, without modern weapons? But
well, some
they did
people, me, only use the bow in the new games anyway.
Yeah, I always noticed you used the bow a lot, man.
It's one of my favorite weapons.
I'm the Far Cry videos I'm publishing now are pre-made because I finally beat the game.
Good for you. It is a terrible ending.
Yeah, I hated it, man. I was disappointed. If I knew it was going to be ending like that.
I was so happy. Hey, in New Dawn, you get the option to kill Joseph.
Yeah, in 5, I was disappointed. If I would have known it had an ending like that, I might not even bought the game.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, it is a shitty ending.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Good game, though.
Yeah, I liked 4 more still, though.
Yes.
4 by far.
I got all 3 endings for 4. That's how many times I played through it.
But I was like, man, this is the ending of 5. That's dumb. Hard. But yeah, I got to get them out because I took also Borderlands 3. I got to get back on it. Man, I'm only halfway through it. It come out in 2019. See, I have a way of making games last a long time. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
a game like Fallout 4, I would probably take a year to beat.
I wouldn't beat it. I've never beaten a Fallout game.
I never beat a Fallout game either.
I've never actually bothered to finish them.
Well, I've been on Borderlands 3 for 2 years now, and I'm just halfway through it. But and I got Borderlands 2 and pre-sequel or something.
I've never finished Borderlands either.
I never finished
any of them.
Yeah, I want to finish 3, and so I need to make some more videos of it because they always do well. Seems like. And yeah, and I don't run my videos very long, so I can make a ton in a very short time. And they're all mission based. I mean, they're all Pacific mission. But yeah,
Alright, you guys want to see some funny shit?
No, I want to see some hilarious shit.
Okay, it's still pretty fucking hilarious. Do yourself a favor and go to go to YouTube.
So we gotta go down.
And type in the quest for 10 patrons.
Oh, fuck me.
The quest for 10?
10 patrons, 10 spelled out, not the number 10.
Oh, okay.
Quest for 10 patrons, nuclear firestorm.
Whoa. Don't know how you got out here.
But yeah, from what I've seen of 6, man, that'll probably be the next game I buy. But Far Cry 6. It looks real.
And then skip ahead to 26.5 minutes.
Okay.
Well, I'm waiting for that. I'm gonna make lunch. And then I can start an episode. Because if I don't eat lunch, I'm myself.
6. Whoa, 2 hours. I ain't went 2 hours in a long time.
Any luck?
Oh, really? Did she... Hang on, hang on. I'm talking to my mom. I gotta help my mom and dad for a second. I'll be back in a few minutes.
As soon as this match ends, I'm out. I have to get going off to work before the restaurant's closed so I can buy myself supper.
Okay.
No, all the valid reasons.
Valid reasons. Did not work. Damn. Well, if you ever get a chance to see this video, man, you really should get a chance. You really should see it. Me and my fiance discovered on accident the greatest thing ever. And with that greatest thing ever, I've done a bunch of other things. I've put beds in places they should not be. And I've tortured my citizens quite well. I managed to put a bed underwater when it wouldn't let me. So now I have a whole city that sleeps underwater.
Alright, guys. I'm back.
I don't know if he's there.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you heard me
here.
earlier. I have a whole city that sleeps underwater.
Yeah, I ain't done a party chat in a while. I think Chris is the last time I did it was with Chris when we first talked.
Hey, I don't mind having conversation. That's basically all I want. My entire channel's not even about gaming, man. And it's not even about gaming. It's about socializing. That's all.
Nothing wrong with
Mine's
that.
a social experiment to see how long people will deal with me.
Nothing wrong with that.
I want to see how long it can take me to lose friends. I haven't done it yet. Apparently, I'm the reason that everyone in my gaming group that I play with other than you, Foxford, like the guys who have access to my channel, I'm the reason they put aside their differences when they get into a fight and start talking to each other again, apparently. I'm the only one who's never pissed off anyone in my group.
That's funny.
And me and my fiance,
Finn.
and not even my fiance because she's an introvert, I have somehow managed
Here
to
we go.
convert a bunch of my friends into gamers, but not video gamers, tabletop gamers.
Oh, then once you get a computer, there's a game you should go for.
Go.
Here we go.
Can't remember its bloody name, though.
Oh, Jeebus.
It is basically you get to make your own D&D campaign in the game and then act it out.
That's cool. I actually really want to get a computer so I can play 2 games in particular right now. The first one I want to play is my favorite game in the entire world is StarCraft 2.
Never
Not
played that.
StarCraft 2 itself, StarCraft series is my favorite game in the entire world. But, there's another game for PC. Have you ever heard of a game called Dungeon Keeper?
I think so.
No, maybe.
In Dungeon Keeper uses a grid system, and you basically dig out an underground kingdom with monsters in it, and you use your monsters to defeat the forces of good and take over the overworld.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, and you're evil. You're a bad guy. So anyway, what ends up happening is there was a Dungeon Keeper game, and then there was Dungeon Keeper 2, and Dungeon Keeper 2 ended with the promise of Dungeon Keeper 3. Like, there was literally a video that ended promising Dungeon Keeper 3.
That didn't work.
They never gave us Dungeon Keeper 3. Ever. 10 years down the road, somebody released a series called the Dungeons series. The Dungeons series was promised to be exactly like it, but it was nothing like it. Except for the fact that it was visually similar. Then a company called BlackRock Games released War for the Overworld.
Woo.
And it is exactly what Dungeon Keeper was. It is perfect. It is everything I've ever wanted out of the game. And I can't play it on a computer.
Man, this dude ain't gonna come down.
Then you have to go up.
Man. It's the first, going back to Fallout, I think Vegas was the first one I ever played.
That would be the first one for me as well.
Fallout 3. My dad saw it one day and he's like, well, this looks interesting. It's from the same people that made Oblivion. Let's check it out. I very immediately noticed it had a lot of similarities to Oblivion.
Never did play that.
Because it's from the same company. I own it. I haven't played it.
Woo.
And
I have 600 games. Give me a break. There's
600? Whoa, man.
Just on my computer.
Goodness.
and
It's not counting the PlayStation games.
I thought I had a lot of games.
There's this thing called the
only
Humble
thing
Bundle.
Oh man. The Humble Bundle is a way to lose your money fast. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean
It's all charity.
Yeah, and it's all charity.
Shit, I got burned alive. But yeah, that's how I got most of my games. I got the entire Civ series for $15. All DLC included.
That's a lot of games, man.
That's $250 worth of games.
600 makes it. Oh,
I probably spent maybe $300 on all the games I own on my computer.
wow.
Good chunk. Hey, if you ever want a game to play with your fiance, play Lethal League. It's a computer-only game, but it's low quality. It is so much fun.
We have a computer. It is a very old laptop. And it has some screen capture software on it.
OBS?
Yeah.
I can never get OBS to work the way I wanted it to.
So all I need to do is hopefully my headset will plug in. My PlayStation headset will work on my computer.
Man, that's I'm still using this. I'm still using the same capture card.
Because if it works and it saves YouTube.
If it works, don't break it. If it doesn't work and you're bored, break it.
If it doesn't work
and you're bored, break it.
I'll be upset, but there's a game that if it does work, I'll play called... Have you ever played any of the Might and Magic games?
I own all of them. Never played a single one.
Oh my god. Okay. They're fun, but I will tell you the first few of them and the last two are a grind.
Yeah, I hate when a game becomes like that.
They're hard games. In the original Might and Magic game, it plays really, really rough. Let's just put it that way. There's like no instructions. It's really hard to figure out what's going on. And it's kind of locked into this, like, you know the fucking games where you're in a tunnel and you walk forward and then you walk forward and then you can look left and right?
Yeah.
Point and click games?
The whole game works like that. And you have a little party at the bottom, if you're lucky. It's not they're not very fluid. They're pretty hard to get through. They've got some good story if you can get through them and translate the story properly. The games that are golden, though, these are the ones that stand out. Might and Magic 7 and Might and Magic 8. Might and Magic 7 for Blood and Honor, and Might and Magic 8 Day of the Destroyer.
Neat.
Those two games stand out.
Never
they
did
were
play
the
'em.
golden ones. In Might and Magic 7 and 8, they both had an entirely new combat system that was a lot more fluid than its predecessors, and was ultimately one of the better games. The story was also really good. Might and Magic 8 was the better of the two. If you ask me to recommend one game from the series, that would be the one. Because you start off, in every other series, you start off with a full and complete party. In Might and Magic 8, you start off with one character and 4 empty party slots. You can acquire other characters and even dismiss these characters and acquire other characters. Or, if you're tired of that character, you could dismiss them and go back to one of your older characters. There was a whole way you could alter your party around for any situation you wanted. You're going to a place with a lot of magic, so you're going to want to get people who are really good against magic.
Right.
So you swatch out. The only person you couldn't switch out was your original first character.
Ah, screw it, I can eat supper here. I don't have to be
And-
in Sioux Falls until 10:30.
In Might and Magic 7, you start off on an island doing a scavenger hunt. And once you win the scavenger hunt, you're made the ruler of a kingdom.
That sounds like a fair election.
That sounds cool.
And then the castle's all garbage and stuff. And you have to do stuff to make it better. And you have to interact with the other kingdoms and go around the world doing quests and fighting griffins and beating
I could come
bandits.
down
Why
here.
does this sound familiar?
I could come down here a while ago.
It sounds a lot like, what was that show? What was that, not show, what was that, game? I forget, never mind. Ignore me.
What am I ignoring?
Me.
The
So yeah, basically, in 7 that was fun, and in 8, you start off at the beginning of the apocalypse.
Fuck!
The apocalypse has started.
Hey, are you with your same character from previously?
No. No, the games start off in different eras, much like the Elder Scrolls games.
No!
But during, and it's, look,
Man, we
just
got some
trust
more.
me on this, it's a super fun game.
sounds like it.
I own
Me,
them all, so I don't really know.
I'm a D&D player. What I would really like to see...
I would
is-
like to be a D&D player, but I can't find anyone to be a D&D player with me.
Well, do you want to play, or do you want to GM?
DMs hate me because I try to use water magic in a weird way,
Trying to find
and
it.
heat magic, and snow magic. I try to use them in
Where
ways they
is
aren't
it at?
intended to be used.
As a DM, I would be... Let me put it this way.
They don't want to calculate how the enemy's going to be affected by fog showing up suddenly, by the ground freezing over around their feet, and all that.
I would calculate that. If you make the ground wet, and then make it cold, and I mean cold...
I'm in a desert, I use ice magic, that is going to cause fog, regardless. It's just how magic,
Whoop.
it's just how that sort of, it's just how that works. And the guy I was playing with was like, no,
When I had to
no,
go
no,
hunt.
I'm not calculating that, stop. When I was back in college,
Yeah, I would, you could tell me what you want to do, and then I'll let you know if I'll let it slide or not. I usually let stuff like that go, because I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? That sounds like fun. If
Okay,
you
we
can
need to
validate it,
hunt.
I'm usually pretty okay with it, for the most part. If you
I-
get if you get ridiculous or out of control with it, though, or it becomes a problem for everybody, I'll stop you.
well, my character was a big-ass frost dragon, so...
Well, your character wouldn't be a big-ass frost dragon in this
No,
case.
it was a really dumb D&D thing. They let me choose whatever I wanted to be.
Um,
They shouldn't have.
Day.
No, but I've even
Played enough
created
in the
like
north.
other races for games, so that because I've like from video games, like I've created. I'm playing Legend of Mana right now, and I actually mentioned it yesterday to Leah. I created Jumi for a D&D game, and the Jumi are a race in Legend of Mana, people that are basically their hearts are gemstones.
Wow, that sounds interesting.
Oh! I knifed
Yeah.
him, not the other way around. I am insulted.
Oh, I can't play Fallout.
Why not?
Because I forgot today was the day of the thing, and I've been waiting for the update from GTA.
Boy, I ain't
Today
played
was
that.
the day of the thing? Oh my!
Today was the update for the new Los Santos
Alright, I'm getting way too
Killers.
distracted. I'm gonna I'm gonna end my stream. Hey, if you enjoyed the stream, yada yada yada, please like and subscribe, yada yada yada, some stuff.
And many more.
I really need to go. I wanted to
Is
go
it
get
over?
Who Hot. Yes, it's gone.
Is
It's
anyone
over with.
streaming
You can swear
now?
as much as you want now.
Yeah, I'm still streaming.
Yeah, you can swear as much as you want now.
Piss, shit, cunt, fuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits.
Sorry, Coxford. I gave him permission.
No, those are actually is a George Carlin thing. The 7 words you can't say on TV. Piss, shit, cocksucker, or piss, shit, cunt, fuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. And tits isn't even that bad. Sounds like a snack. And I don't mean, and I know, yes, it's a snack,
It
but I don't
sounds
mean
like
that
fish
kind
and
of snack.
chips.
I'm talking about new
Whoa.
Nabisco tits, or new cheese tits, onion tits, tater tits. Anybody else want to play GTA with me? I know.
I would have to reinstall it, and I'm not going to.
I don't
'cause
have it.
time.
Alright, well then I'm gonna hit up a couple of my other friends. I'll catch you guys later, see if we
All
can
right.
get into some trouble.
All right, take care, man. Nice talking to you again.
Alright, peace.
Bye bye, Mr. Infinity.
Yeah, and you guys always know where to find me.
I don't, but okay. So,
That was
Coxford! Nice guy.
Yeah, man, he's cool.
I don't know why you hang out with us low subscriber monkeys.
Y'all's nice. Very entertaining. Y'all's,
I subscribed to him.
let's see, man, where am I going?
I wonder if has anyone else commented in a while?
Uh,
Am I still
yeah,
the last
Crazy
comment?
Pictures
No.
Gaming, man,
keeps memeing.
they're,
Got it.
they're nice. They got a nice gaming channel, as well. I think there's kind of like a family gaming channel. They,
Oh no, it's all gone to dust. Alright,
but I don't stream this long unless somebody's watching or I'm talking to somebody. Usually if nobody shows up.
Hi, I'm the person you were talking to.
Yeah. Normally if nobody shows up within 30 minutes, I usually end it. And,
Ooh.
do something. Make some more Let's Play
It
videos.
makes you feel better. I have yet to leave your stream.
Well, I appreciate that, man. Means a lot.
I'm here for you. I left your stream
Oh, okay.
just now. I just left it.
I'm probably going to end it pretty soon anyway. I've been here almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. I've sat here so long. Then I got to move. Boy, time flies when you going towards that.
Well, bye.
All right. But, yeah, it was fun. Whoa, almost jumped off. Okay, I'll end this one here. Thanks for stopping by.